come off. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Get Out Fishing, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, Jim and I just fished our first bass tournament last weekend on Lake Gaston, and
it was rough.
It was rough. Not the turnout we expected, and we're going to give you a look at some of the fish that we caught here in just a second. But we want to talk about what we learned about that tournament, and we're going to do that when we come back here in just a second. Check out what we caught. Did you really? Is it big? Oh no. Drop shot?
Yeah.
Yes. Got
Hey,
you.
I smell fish.
Yeah, no doubt. Let me take a quick picture.
Fish, man.
That's a little spot. A little spot is what it is.
You get
Yeah.
Hey. Sit.
Dang, it sure is. I got a fish. I think I might have a fish.
I don't know. You got a fish? What you got?
A perch on a spinnerbait. Wow. Not what I was expecting. Ouch. Ooh. Perch. Ow! Ow! Ow!
You okay?
Oh! Ow! Ha 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 ha! Woo! Okay, okay, okay. Woo! Thank you, Lord, for not letting that go any worse. I mean, no, you can't count them, but yeah, you can probably keep them. Oh. Yep. Whew. Oh yeah. Yep. I don't know what it is. Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Yeah, it's a bass.
Come on, baby.
A little one.
Hey,
Okay.
I think it'll wait.
Yeah, it might.
Where's your rule?
Right there beside my seat. I knew there would be one there. It's just a matter of finally getting them to bite. Oh. Nope.
Nope.
So as we said earlier, guys, we did not have a good showing in this bass tournament. Didn't have any scoreable bass at the end of the day that we could take to the weigh-in, and that's pretty frustrating. But you can see from the video, we lost a few. I lost that one in the very beginning that was probably a scoreable. Missed some topwater bites, missed a lot of worm bites because they were short striking the worms and things like that. And you know, that's fishing sometimes, and you just gotta, some days it's just a grind and you gotta stay after it if you're gonna catch fish. So that's one thing. If you're fishing a tournament, don't get discouraged. Just stay after it. There's a lot of details that you got to be paying attention to. Jim picked up on one at the end that probably cost us catch another fish during the day because we didn't commit to a better strategy. So tell them what you noticed that day, Jim.
So the weather here has been really rainy, so there's a lot of water on Carr Lake. And there's a dam separating Carr Lake and Lake Gaston. So they were letting water out of Carr and into Gaston. Well, the water coming out of the bigger reservoir is going to be cooler. So there we were, when we first got there, the first place we were in, the water temperature was 86, and that was in the morning. But as we went further up the lake, the water temperature was 79. So we went in thinking we were going to fish deep.
Yeah.
When we probably should have been fishing shallow the whole time. Now, it was a tough bite because the winning weight for the tournament was like eight plus pounds, and I think he caught, what did he catch? Did he catch 4 fish?
Yeah, nobody got a limit in the whole
yeah,
tournament.
So it was tough fishing, but I do think had we fished The way that we were fishing at the end of the day, all day, I think we would have caught more fish. And as you can see, we were beating the banks at the end of the day, and that's where we were catching them, even though they were small. Another thing that you want to do, if you have time and you can do it, is you want to pre-fish. Because looking at your navionics, it's all fine and it's great sitting in your living room and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna fish here, I'm gonna fish here. But when you get out to the lake, it's overwhelming, especially a big lake like Gaston. Had we been able to get up there and fish maybe the weekend before, or even a few days before, it would have really helped us. So when you're a weekend tournament guy, these are some of the things you face, and as you get better fishing, more experience, and just getting out on the lake, you're able to put those things together and think about those things. Yeah. But sometimes work just won't let you get away. So yeah, just the price you pay.
And that's what we were saying earlier. I mean, everything's got to come together. You got to be paying attention to the signs when you're fishing a tournament. Jim's fished multiple tournaments, and that was my first bass tournament. So I definitely learned some things. Water temperature is something we should have keyed in immediately. If you guys go back and watch our videos from the beginning of the year, every video that we have from Sharon Harris through the pre-spawn, the spawn, and the post-spawn, we talked about water temperature, water temperature, water temperature, and where the fish were at and how they were relating to different structure. And guess what we missed? Water temperature. At the end of the day, we went in thinking, we didn't go in thinking Gaston was going to fish like Sharon Harris at all, but we knew that the fish were probably on the shallow points, and so we went into that thinking that's where they were at. Sure enough, that's probably where most of them were at. That's where we got bit at, on the shallow long points. But we figured out the guy that won the tournament was fishing with a spinnerbait all day. You can see me throwing a spinnerbait. I didn't commit to that. So there are a lot of things that we missed in the tournament, and it's just it's part of fishing. If you guys watch MLF, you'll notice a couple weeks ago, Jacob Wheeler, one of the best anglers in the world, was fishing in the heavy hitters tournament, couldn't put a 2-pound fish in the boat to score. And a couple weeks prior, he just won $125,000 in the tournament before that. 2 weeks later, wins the FLW, wins another $125,000. Because it's all got to come together. You can't get discouraged. You just got to stay after it. We're going to close out and show you guys a little bit more of the footage from Gaston as we finish up our video today. And hey, thanks for watching. If you guys found some value in this, some of you guys fish tournaments all the time. Help us out with your comments down below. Put in there, tell us how you prepare for a tournament and what you do. I'm new to it. Jim's fished several tournaments, so I'm going off of his advice, but we don't know it all. That's part of this community that we're doing with Get Out Fishing here, is we want to learn from you guys as we're learning ourselves. So drop some advice in the comments if you have some good advice for how to prepare for fishing a local club tournament. Again, if you found value in this video, hit like, hit subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, get out fishing.